Good afternoon, everybody. At least that's where it is for me right now. Welcome. The quick housekeeping rules and all that jazz. This is not financial advice. Please do like and subscribe below. We just hit the 2,000 mark, which is absolutely crazy. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate all of you and everything that you do. I get lots of comments around Discords that I'm around, as people see me quite often in there, and I do appreciate it all, and hope I'm adding value in the space where I can. So today we do have a sponsored video, very lightly sponsored. I had a good chat with the dev, and was actually referred off to him by Crypto Andy, who knows him as well. I don't want to make this sound like this is the safest thing since sliced bread. It's not, and none of this is. It's DeFi, but I do have a lot of faith in Crypto Andy as a YouTuber and as a compatriot in this space, as well as after talking to the dev, I have some confidence in him. They are KYC'd and doxed, KYC'd, and they are audited the contract. So all that kind of out of the way, we're going to have a little peek at the white paper and kind of run through that fairly briefly, and then do a live deposit, and I will be starting up a team. I've never really done that with any projects before. I've had a couple of referral codes here and there. I thought it'd be fun. Don't join if you don't want to. I really don't. I just know a lot of people have asked whether I was starting a team, and I thought maybe I'd give it a whirl. So as I said, don't get in if you don't want to. Don't join the project if you don't want to. Just this is what I'm doing and looking forward to, because I think it's just a neat protocol with some neat mechanics to it to have some fun with. I will stress a few different things about this one as we go through the white paper, just to make sure it's clear, because there are some mechanics in here that could surprise people if they don't know what they're getting into and don't do some research. So make sure that you do that, please. There is a Discord. I will leave the link down below. The Discord seems to be somewhat limitedly used. They more seem to work through the Telegram, which I'm not a huge fan of, but at the same token, it's their choices and that's what they know, so they deal through there. There is specifically a Telegram for the trades, showing the trades live. We'll try and have a peek at that if I get a moment. And yeah, so we'll go through things, like I said, fairly quickly-ish, and then go from there. So Wolf Capital is a next generation DeFi staking DApp, launching on the BSC network using USDC. As you see, a lot of people have gone away from BUSD for now. They have had 2 successful miners. I believe one's still going. And so there is that kind of behind them, as well as I believe some other projects. And basically this one's starting with a 1% daily return, and you can actually get up to 2%. We'll see a little bit later. So the idea here is you're staking USDC and then into the contract, and they can accrue up to 2% daily. And initial deposit is locked up for 60 days, so do keep that in mind. That's thing one, and can be withdrawn after the lockup period ends. So there is quite a lockup here, so you need to be aware of that. And the other neat thing to this, I'll show you later, which will help kind of hopefully hold off a runoff on this, because I could see after 60 days a lot of people withdrawing. This did just start only a couple of days ago, so we're still pretty new. The base daily rate is 1% and can increase up to 2% based on your team. So this is as we grow a team, we could earn up to 2%. Obviously there's one big team in there we'll see a little later. He did ask, because he'd like to diversify a little bit, that I do my own team, so I was happy to oblige. And I think there's some things they're going to do to kind of balance that out a little bit over time. Every 7 days, you're able to withdraw your available dividends. If your dividends are not touched by day 10, your daily percentage stops until you withdraw. So there is some interaction needed once a week, within a week to 10 days, to make sure that you keep earning your rewards. Trading halt. So during the previous project, so as we saw with Wealth Mountain's probably the best example of this, they also had a kind of a Wealth Mountain fork, and so sometimes bank runs happen on these projects when people start withdrawing. If one person does, everybody panics and starts doing it themselves. I think this is a bad fear-based reaction that people do that unfortunately kills projects before they really have a chance to get off the ground. And so with this mechanic here, they will actually halt trading to try and help kind of stop the bank run from happening, to help protect everybody that's still invested, so that time doesn't become a factor inside. So this is all an experiment. It'd be interesting to see how this works out. I do like the idea, only because, like I said, a lot of people get burned if they're not watching the TVL. This helps you kind of not have to be quite as on top of it. If you find out a day later, hopefully because of the halting of this, you will not have missed the boat like we've seen with other projects. Multi-stake feature. So once you put a stake in, that one is locked up. Equal initial investment cannot be increased in value. Reinvestments, however, investors may create many stakes, each requiring a new investment, and will have incur its own 7-day cycle. So if I want to put another $1,000 in, kind of thing, then it'll be its own little entity inside of the DApp, almost like other projects. Well, other projects have had that. So the fees. So again, something to be aware of. There are some fees here, and so you want to be aware of that so that you're not kind of wrecking yourself. So you do want to at least earn 10% back before you start pulling anything out. Again, it's locked in for 60 days, so you're kind of guaranteed to get your 10% back pretty easily because you'll get that back in 10 days basically. And then if you just did withdrawals every day, you'll have that fee back. So 1% to a lottery, we'll go through that in a minute, 3% to the owner, 2% to dev, and 4% for marketing, which is also a good idea. This helps them continue marketing because it does take kind of drips. I do feel that if the project is good, they can probably lessen it later on because people will hopefully talk about it anyways, but good that they're obviously seeing the need to keep marketing going, so we'll see how that transpires. So as we see here, the owner, the dev, and three mods, and our mission is to the beginning to build a platform and a community that generates passive income. So just a neat little thing there. So this is what I was talking about with the teams. So as you grow, you're going to start with 0.1 daily bonus, so 1.1, and as a combined team stake of 5K and 10 members. Once you get there, you'll get 0.1 bonus. Then once you get to 10,000 with 20 members, you can get 0.2, and so on and so forth until you get 50K with 100 members. So as your team grows, you can get up to that. And so 1.5. So referrals are very limited, luckily, which I think is a good thing. And the referrals don't just benefit the one that's shilling everything. The referrals also benefit the person that's investing into the protocol. So it made it easy, and so everybody can benefit. Lottery. So lottery basically is weekly. Basically, the team that puts the most investments in will get the lottery that's been growing, kind of thing, split between them. The lottery will be funded through 1% of deposits. Don't forget the wolf pack with that bought in the most deposits in that week wins. So, and our diversified portfolio is made up of 7 different parts of the crypto sector. 50% of your investment will be allocated to the portfolio to generate external revenue from different sectors in the market, including but not limited to bot trading, volatile grid trading, crypto coins, venture capital loans, staking, and proof of the bots can be seen on this Telegram. So I opened up that Telegram already, but honestly, probably not worth showing to you. It's literally just a ticker list of all the trades that close. But you're very welcome to join that Telegram in order to see that for yourself. Especially not a bad idea to do before you join. So there's the stamp. So this is the audit here. Maybe we'll take a quick peek at it, see if anything crazy. Owner has full access to funds. So this is normal. If anybody does a DApp where they have to take the funds out in order to invest it, there is going to be a warning because technically they can take that money and run. But it's needed in order for them to do trading with it and stuff. So it's a kind of a normal thing in other projects that we've seen. But unfortunately, this is where you need to trust the project. Otherwise, you could get yourself wrecked. So not too much else to see there, it looks like, and just shows your minimum deposit is 50, maximum deposit is 100,000, and maximum reward cutoff. Oh yeah, 10 days. So if you go past 10 days, they stop feeding you rewards. Yeah. So it just goes through all the details here that we've already been going through. So, yep. So and it's all here as well, actually. So there you go. KYC from Anonydocs. I've heard they're good. I've talked to somebody that I can't remember. I think Jack's Passive Income or whatever said they're good. So yeah, so Vault certified, so everything's good there. And oh yes, and that's basically it. So here is the website. Cute little wolf guy. If any of you don't know, my little PFP is a wolf that was created by one of my friends at Kadena Hashing. So I'm definitely a fan of the wolf. So a little particular this one. Staking, wolf packs, and team lottery. We already talked about all that. I don't know if there's a whole lot to go through on the website, but it basically just goes through everything we saw on the white paper. So enter DApp. And with MetaMask, so there's the prize pool there. Ledger. Connect. Pause for a second while I unlock. All right, so a little look at the DApp. Total value locked, total investments, total users, and total teams. So we're going to increase that to 19. Wolfpacks is a teamwork. Wolfpacks join forces. Other teams are up to 2. Explore the wolf packs and join forces with others to join. Yeah, so we're going to create our own this time. Stake and lottery prize pool. And then some more facts and stuff. So always good to look at some stuff, but I'm assuming it's all stuff we've looked at. And staking. So here we go. If you stake without a referral code, I believe that's where you create your own team. But let's go take a look here. Okay, so DeFi Snipers, this one's actually maxed out at 204, so nobody actually can join that anymore. So this was the one that I was talking about that actually has like tons of people. So Crypto Labs has done their own as well, and it's getting up there. And the other ones are still pretty small, it looks like. I guess probably some more here. There we go. So yeah, so we're going to make up our own, and we'll call it Pocket Aces Wolf Pack, I guess, or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out and go from there. So I presume, yeah, so it's got me at 1% probably because we haven't created one. You are not in a wolf pack, so I'm presuming I'm going to need to do this. So I'm going to put in 1,000 today, and please note that you're making your first deposit without referral link to join an existing wolf pack will automatically make you a team leader and create your own team that you can never leave. All right, proceed. Let's do this. So Max, so this is, I don't know if you guys have seen this now, but MetaMask basically helps because a lot of people I don't think realize how this worked. What the point of this is so that the project that you're dealing with doesn't have any more access to the funds in your wallet than what you give them access to. So I'm giving them access to just the 1,000 for now. I can increase that later. I believe if you hit max, it just max out what's in your wallet right now. But I'm doing 1,000 next. And then first you have to approve it like always. It's always scary sometimes when I see new things on MetaMask, so that's why I like to call it out. If you haven't seen that before, that's what that's about. Because if you give them access to $10,000, if that happened to be what's sitting in your wallet, then technically they could go in and pull that out if you've given them permission, kind of thing. So by limiting to whatever transaction you're doing, you're kind of just protecting yourself a little bit more. And I have approved my transaction, and it is successful. And there's my stake. So as you can see, it's got minus my 100 for the 10%, and I can unstake in 59 days, probably technically 59 days and 23 hours and 99 minutes, or 59 minutes. Wow, sorry guys. And then there's my profits that I can claim every 7 days. And that's about it. I won't bore you guys with the Wolfpack stuff. Obviously, I'm going to set a name and whatnot, and we'll get that all set up, and I'll have the code in the description below of the YouTube. And inside my Telegram, if you guys haven't already, the Telegram link will be down below. Do join. We're having some great conversations in there, just sharing different things, and it's growing quite nicely. But please become part of that conversation. At some point, I will move that over to a Discord and go from there. So other than that, I don't know if there's too much else to say about this. As I said, watch the trades, check out the Telegram as well. I'll put that in the description as well as the Discord. Like I said, Discord's still a little bit quiet, I find. So it seems like most of the action's happening in Telegram, but this one's still kind of getting off its feet. It really doesn't have a lot of members yet, so we're really nice and early for this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully if this is as transparent as they're showing it to be. I think there's definitely some positivity there, but do risk whatever you're willing to lose because we all know DeFi is a little bit crazy. So I will probably gradually increase my stake here as my comfort level grows. I'm not sure what kind of levels I'll get to. I think it'll kind of depend on how we build the team. I might try and grow with the team to help us get to those next levels as needed. So come along with me if you'd like, don't if you don't, and get in only if you feel comfortable, and go from there. So I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I did have a really good conversation with the dev. He was quite open, and we just had a great just open chat about his time in DeFi. He's been in here for a long time and has a lot of knowledge, it seems. So that's the reason why I'm giving this some faith and going from there. Thank you so very, very much for your time today, and I so appreciate all you guys taking time out of your day to watch these videos. And if you decide to get into the projects with me, I enjoy our journey together. I know people say that all the time, but and again, some of the stuff is there. So apologies, I'm babbling now. So thanks so much, guys. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day.